Hello and welcome everybody to yet another music production live stream. Today is 1st of November, Monday, 2020. I am Felix Rausch, Berlin-based composer, mining the edges of electronic, ambient and classical music, and I'll just turn the music a little bit down right now. And on these streams here you will find a very very small but beautiful community of music makers from all over the world, sharing our stories, always learning new stuff while I'm kind of live streaming all my music making sessions. Whenever I make music, really. So whenever I sit down to make music, I'm live streaming. And we're working on a piano electronics EP. Today we'll be working on another track we've been working on for, I think, the last two streams. We have some beautiful double bass recordings from a viewer called Maciej Sadowski, who was here on the last stream as well, and he actually just recorded one of the melodies we want to use on the double bass, or basically the melody we want to use. So today we'll look at how we can incorporate that into our composition, which will be a lot of fun. I was looking for this since the last stream on Friday. Yeah, and in the background, Ableton is loading. I hope you can all hear me well, but it all looks good here on my end. Yeah, and I think we can just... Wait, let me just load the project. Yeah, not Kiasmos. That's a good name for a project. Yeah, and let's go to that screen here. There's media missing. Wait. Okay, I did not put the hard drive back in, but that should be fine now. So wait, when we go here and say go, it should... Oh wait, we'll do something else. We'll just create a new project. Won't save this one. New. And then open the project we actually want to open again. That should work. If the hard drive has been... Yes. Okay, great. Now what you've heard in the background was one of the tracks, or were one of the tracks that will be part of that EP. Why is there an automation on this track so that it's muted? And why is there a hum that is incredibly loud? So many questions. Wait, I know what this is. Okay, it should be a little bit better. No, it's not. Where does this come from? That's so loud. I hope you can hear this as well, but it's like shh. It's really, really loud. Oh. Okay. Wait, it's not on. Okay, it's coming from the camper. Okay, that's what happens when you have a 1.5-year-old child and all your equipment is basically at the level of, you know, where she can just go and switch flicks and also stuff like that. So we have to just correct that right now, and now it should be better. Okay. Yeah. That was it. I don't know what. I think she dialed in a profile on the camper amp, and that was just humming along. All right, now we can actually start. So let's have a listen first. Oh, that sounds nice. Okay, one thing. I mean, that's nice. It's too much right from the beginning. Like I think we can start with the strings and the piano right away. Another thing. Oh wait, and one thing I forgot is Majay was also really kind and sent us sent us several new stems, which is beautiful. Like here I have a folder named Majay. Whoa, and he even recorded 3 layers. I didn't even get that. Okay. Now with the second part, he actually recorded. You madman, Majay. That's so beautiful. Okay. So we actually have 3 versions of that recording in 3 different registers. That will be beautiful. Okay, it should go here, I think. Oh yes, yes, that's deep. Wait, that's very deep. Let's see. I mean, we'll never know what we can do with this, right? Let's just. And mind you, this is a double bass. Oh yes. Yeah, that's what we're going to work with today. Oh yes. We'll use the mid version. Now we can just blend them like. No, what? I'm just, you know, I'm like a child in a toy in a toy shop or in a candy shop, candy store. Okay, let's pan them left and right. switch that higher one down 1 octave and the other one up. So none of them are actually in the register where they should be. Nice. I'm thinking, you know what, let's make a whole orchestra out of this. I think what we'll do today is we'll go on Fiverr and we'll just record a cello and or have somebody record a cello and a violin version of this as well. Yeah, and this might cost us a little bit of money, of course, which is fine, which it should, you know. So I guess we'll spend some of the money I made on Fiverr on this. That's maybe a good idea. Yeah. All right. Do we start with this? Should we start with this? Maybe we should start with this, right? So how long is this? It's 33 seconds. It's almost 1 minute. Okay. So this might be a little bit expensive. But I'm feeling like if we write an orchestral arrangement of this now, it might really pay off. Doesn't even have to be an orchestral arrangement, right? It just can be strings and strings. Basically just strings. So let's do that. Let's do it. Let's just create some, and then we just, yeah. I think, wait, how do we go about this? Maybe we can even book Majay today, you know? We just have to think about a good arrangement for this piece. Oh yes, I love this plan. I love this. I mean, this is probably, I don't know, I just want to write more scores. Wanted to write more scores lately. So, and this one is off again. Why? Okay, we'll do, you know what? This will be a small tutorial on how to do Fiverr stuff. Not on how to do Fiverr stuff, but yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I think first of all we need the piano MIDI or the piano track, and I think we did that already, right? So let's go here. This project is, it's not, what's it called? Not Chiasmos. And I guarantee you at the end it sounds like Chiasmos. Piano EP. Apply, close. It's just for, you know, for us to be able to just see the right names, right? Let's have the version number, version 2. All right. let's do a working title. Okay. Yes. Now, we'll write it in a way that the person reading this will be repeat too often doing chiasmus. I like my kind of humor. I like my humor. And that's actually a good idea, to be honest. It's actually a good idea. I should keep that. I'll just leave that there. And I'll add octave here. Okay, now this is piano, this is piano. It's all piano. Always has been. Now let's add an instrument. And we want, basically we want a string orchestra, right? Can't we just add an ensemble? I think we can. Strings. String section. Yes, that's what we want. Add ensemble. I like this view. Oh, now it feels like I'm almost writing for an orchestra. Almost. Okay. Now, I think we'll just use this clip here as a MIDI clip and export that to Dorico, and then we'll write a beautiful string arrangement for this. I hope beautiful. Who knows? Maybe it's completely crap, but probably not. String melody. That's our melody. Version 2. Save, and we'll import this. And I hope this is possible. Import MIDI. String melody. And I want to import this to... Well, let's see what happens if we just use these. Okay, let's create new players. Wait, I think I have to full score. Ah, okay, it's here. There it is. Perfect. And it's a beautiful flute. It has become a beautiful flute. We could also think about that. Now, one thing I definitely want to do is change to... Either we change the raster size of that score. I think that's what we'll do. It just looks nicer. We could also switch to... wait, how does it go? Yeah. We could also switch to the galley view, but I think we won't do that. Not for now. It's smaller. I want to have 2 staves on one. Okay, and let's also switch to A3. That's better. Then we don't need this crazy size here. Okay, maybe let's size 5. Size 4. Maybe we can get even bigger. Size 3. Yes. Size 2. That's... Now this is kind of... This is crazy. No, that's fine. That's really, really big, actually. You know, if you have a... Well, just... I mean, this is... It's not like anybody will ever print this on A3. But I still want to just for... I don't know. I just want to have this right. All right. Let's go here. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, I think we'll just take the melody and put it into the string. Let's have a dynamic of piano. I mean, all the... You know what? I think we'll just change to galley view. For writing and arranging, it's just simpler to write it like that. Afterwards, we can go to page view. Now, if you don't know, galley view is just shows you, just like in a MIDI sequencer or in any DAW, just one straight line. And on page view, you actually have see how it looks if you were to print it out, which you usually would, but in our case, it's not as important right now, at least, until we send that stuff to the people who will play this. And in case you don't know, we'll book some people on Fiverr today to have our little string orchestra play a beautiful arrangement of this. Yeah, I think this is going to be good. I just want to try this out, actually. Now, this was a plan I had originally for my next release after this, so to just work with a string orchestra or with the string quartet. But, you know, why not start now? Let's see what. Okay. Now what we'll have to do is add 2 bars here. No, we'll do it the wrong way. No, that's the completely wrong way. We'll just do it the slightly wrong way. And that's just copying this over like this. Right. And then using all of this melody. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, no! What did I do? I want to have... there is a way to select this until the end. No, that wasn't it. There is a way to do this. And no. Oh well. Did I just kill anything? No. Okay, that's all looking good. Okay, so let's just go to the very end and select this and go here. Cut this and move this here. Now this should be fine. Let's see. Okay. This sounds not fine. No, let's move this there. Let's move this. Wait, and I think the first chord is syncopated as well, right? So if we listen to this. Oh, Majay, this is beautiful. No, in case you don't know, this is a viewer called Majay Sadowski. Who actually recorded this on his double bass. And he's a professional double bass player. Yeah, we need to fix this thing here. Well, I think the easy fix would be... problem is... That's an F, and in the chord below we have a D major chord, which has an F sharp in it, so... So we need to get rid of that first. No, but not like this. Wait, how do we do this? Yeah. Maybe like this. I don't think so. Ah, this works actually. Okay, because they are far enough apart from each other. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, but here I think we won't use this low-pitched version. Let's pitch this 1 octave up, maybe. Okay. Oh, maybe we don't need that. Yeah, we need a second voice for this. At least a second voice. I mean, we could try to manipulate this. This might be interesting as well. Now, this might be interesting as well if we. Let's think of a nice voice. That's good. Now we need. Man, I want to write some bigger string stuff right now. Now that's hitting the same melody. Needs to go down. But just moving in tandem is maybe too lame. Okay, you know what? Let's go here. We'll have the third. Wait, then this is. Will we do it? Will we just write? Or is this maybe enough? Is this enough, maybe? And we still have the. I mean, that's also. Now, this one here is a little bit too weird. Like this, I mean, this voice. I think if we just go a little bit to the right. With this. Now we could just create second voices like this, right? That's tempting. That's really tempting. Yeah, you know what? Maybe. So maybe we'll just save the Fiverr money for the next EP, which will be, like I said, a string quartet electronics EP. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, let's duplicate that voice and just pitch it up 1 octave. No, not like that. We need to warp it first, then pitch it up, and then see what happens. Now what I like about this method is that via this Pro menu you can actually really change the coloration of that recording via the formants and envelope parameters. I mean, the good thing now is I'd like to record, you know, if there's material that is actually recorded in a good way, like has some soul to it, and then you can really work with that. You can do all sorts of things with it and it will still work. Can we have third? Yes. Now that's actually interesting. Yes. Now the beautiful thing is now we don't even have to write a score. I mean, it's really hard to see who's playing what. It's basically impossible right now. We would have to write it down, but we can just listen to the end result right away. That's too loud. And there we would have to pitch down the piano as well. We'll do it like that. Just repeat that one note. Maybe another one. Yeah, I think we'll just do one note. What if we do this here? Okay, that's the lower octave. That's not what we wanted. What I wanted. Not what I wanted. Okay. I think we... Yeah, I think we compressed that into one recording. Alright, that is one loop we can use. Let's see if we can use the last half. Last half of it. Dun, dun. Let's see if this works. I'm pretty sure it... Maybe it will. Let's see if this... Let's do it again. Just some more reverb. That reminds me so much of Johnny Greenwood's soundtrack here for There Will Be Blood. with the theremin. That's the only thing missing right now. I'm not sure if we should soak it in reverb like that. Let's see what. And again, that's a double bass. I mean, this is pitched up another octave right now. Okay, you know what? I want to have this very, very big chord with this, like. Let's see if there is anything. Okay, maybe this works. If we can we just put a technique here? I think we should. What's the shortcut for techniques? Text, no. Lyrics, no. Whatever technique, playing technique. Like Shift P, yes. Okay, non-vibrato. Let's see, doesn't exist. Let's look up a techniques. Dorico techniques pop over text. Okay, here's everything. I just, I could do this pretty quickly by just clicking on the menu, but I want to learn Dorico. So sensor vibrato, maybe. Okay. Sensor vib. Yeah. Okay. Now it works. Let's see. Okay, and this one needs to be 1/8 to the left and 1/8 longer. And this one needs to be 1/8 to the left and 1/8 longer. Perfect. And we need to fade this in. Yeah, we'll do these fade in, fade out things. But this will be here. Okay. And this will be pianissimo. Right. And it won't be non-vibrato, but maybe poco. Which Ableton, yeah, it is. Okay, Ableton, which Dorico recognizes. Awesome. Let's see if it plays back. That's a lot of vibrato. Okay, hey, and this here should also be 1/8 to the left and 1/8 longer. Perfect. Now everything is syncopated, as it should be. All right, let's listen to the original again. Yeah, I'm thinking, oh, maybe we could achieve this by just pitching stuff up and down. Could be possible. It's really high. It's really hard to pitch that beautiful cello recording, cello double bass recording, higher than that. Maybe we need to use this. Maybe this one. I'm not sure. think this is the only track that's actually in the octave it was originally recorded. Yeah, that's the only non-pitched version. So let's give this a color like, I don't know, like this. That we can actually recognize. Yeah, I think we need a lot of color coding. So this is lower plus 12. I just need to know what is on which track right now, because we will basically arrange. We will do the stuff we would be doing here, where you can see everything that's playing everywhere. Oh wait, maybe we can plan this out here and then just. Maybe that's a good idea. Okay, let's do this. That's basically the same register as the piano right now. We can basically build a string arrangement and then not record it, but play it with Ableton, and with the strings we have, which is just one double bass, which will be weird and fun. Okay, so we have this. This is one voice, right? Okay. Okay, I recorded something very different from what is here. I mean, the piano at least. I think we're just going to correct the piano recording, the notation of it at least. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Okay, now that is already. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. That was different. 1, 2, and 3. Oh no, that's. That was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1. Ah, okay, this one here. This one was different. Okay. I think this was. I played this actually played this where that D major chord was there. Maybe like that. I have to listen back again, but I think that's what I played. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I played. And this is probably also syncopated. All right, let's have a listen again. 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, now this D major chord doesn't even appear within the first pass. Okay. All right, so this one is correct right now. Now the second one, let's have a listen. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3. 4. Okay, now. What did I do here? Okay, let's add some bars. Like 12. So the beginning was pretty much. Let's get rid of that dynamic stuff. Okay, and let's repeat. Let's see how much this is actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, That's what it is. Do, four. Okay, and this is actually what? Go full screen. No, I was pressing the Windows key, and that's apparently minimizing the Toriko window. How do I do a sharp again? All these shortcuts. Again, equal. Okay. So we have D major, and this should be an A then. And I think this was actually... Was this syncopated? Let's see. Yes, I think it was. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1. And this was, okay. Was not perfect. So this is syncopated as well. Alright. That's the melody. Going to the very end. No. And go here. Oh, we could have done this much more easily. Anyway, doesn't matter. No way here. Let's play. Oh yeah, let's give this a dynamic. And maybe non-vibrato. This doesn't work, okay? We have to type it out. Non-vibrato. And then dynamics is pianissimo. All right. Now what we'll do now is we'll just notate a little. I think that's what we'll do. We'll build a beautiful arrangement. We'll still build that string arrangement, but we'll probably not have it recorded with string players from Fiverr. Maybe we will. If it's really, really amazing and needs to be recorded that way, we'll do it. But right now, I'm not sure. So we also have one octave above that. No. Oh man, I still need to learn all these shortcuts. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So we have one octave above and one below. That's what we have here. And what is this? Okay. This is basically just doubled. I think this one here was the version which Majay played and which we left in the original register. That's the original recording. This one here, on the other hand, is a recording which was originally an octave lower, which we just pitched up one octave. So they are playing at the same register, but they're kind of different. But we get this beautiful doubling effect, like a chorusing thing. And this one here was... Yeah, I think it's this version here, the higher version, but just pitched up again. So we have just 2 octaves. And that should be... Yeah, we'll have this. Okay, so let's play this. Now what if... I just want to have this playing in the violin. It just looks a little bit better. Now what we can... I would just let's add a second voice. How do I... No, shortcuts again. How do I make it... Want a flat? Wait, no. Yeah, maybe this. No. Maybe an F. maybe that's I mean, the voices are crossing here, and the second violin is higher than the first violin right now. But okay, come on, let's do it right. Let's do it right. But there are so many ledger lines. I don't like ledger lines. That's why I would be a very bad string player. And I'm not sure. No. That's too much. Too many thirds. Hey, Losing My Mind says hello. Hello, Losing My Mind. How are you on this beautiful Monday morning? What are you up to? Oh wait, no, I deleted the wrong voice. I'm just trying to find a. Maybe we'll still use the third, but one octave lower. Like this. And the third, we're in B flat major, so the third is a D. Is it? Are we in? I thought I was singing the major third there. Wait, are we not in? That's an F. Okay. Wait. You know, some mirrored movement is always a good thing. Not always, but it works pretty often. Just doubling the melody in one octave below, I think, is lame. Maybe like that. Yes, that's what I want. And then doubling it. Maybe they can meet. Maybe they can meet here. I mean, it makes sense for this melody here, at least. Oops. No, I did it wrong. So sorry. What did I? Yeah, I'm not pretty sure. I mean, that one C is maybe okay, but having a double here on in one octave again, it's really not so good. Not good counterpoint. No good. Bad counterpoint. I mean, there's no good and bad really, but it's just not tasteful in my eyes. And then again, moving just in tandem. That's very lame. That would work. That could work. Hey, that's beautiful that you just said hello, losing my mind. Oh, that's actually a nice dissonance. Yeah, melody here is a little bit lame. Let's see. That's also not good. Okay, let's hear the original. Okay, I think we'll maybe do it. Then we'll go to the A with the minor, with the second, minor second. Okay. All right. Let's have a thicker bar line here, just because I'm not able to read sheet music. Okay. Now I want to do just one thing. Just have this fade in from. And here you go, dynamics, like that. Just paste them here as well. They should, yeah. That's so beautiful about Dorico. It's such a clever program. It is so intelligent. Now I think there's even a shortcut where you could just make these quieter or louder with one click, click, click. I'm pretty sure there is, but right now we'll do it like that. Okay, this will be mezzo forte. It's just for playback purposes right now. Hey, no, what are you doing? No, please don't. What? Now they need to group. I think I need to put them into group. Group dynamics, yes. And this does look a little bit bad. Link as well. I'm not sure how this. What the difference between a group and a link is. I am not sure about that, but well, anyway, you know what? Let's go mezzo forte, decrescendo, and then just do the same thing again. Repeat. Yeah, we'll just type this out literally so that. So that the playback is just a little bit better. Mezzo forte is a little bit too much. Let's go piano. And here as well. And of course, if we were to send this to a player, we wouldn't include that many dynamic markings. But I mean, then again, I don't like this going down here together with that thing in thirds or in a sixth, which is kind of lame. What if we just stay on that A? That's good. We'll do this. That's much better. Yeah, I kind of like it. I kind of like the fact that we are working in a score right now instead of working here, because it's impossible to see any. And I think next we will start to build this voice here from the recording we have. And if that doesn't work really, we'll just wait. One thing I would love to try right now is to kind of use the playback engine of Dorico. A little bit better, because we should be able to do what I just did here within the playback engine, and then we have both something somebody could play, and that sounds good as well. So, you know? No, Google. No, Google. Sometimes it's like, please don't, Google. Just don't. All right. Now we want to go to the second violin, and basically it's for all strings. And can we actually write? Yes, that looks like what I want to have here. Could I now just draw in this MIDI CC? Please? Could I, please? Ah, yeah, that's what I meant. Could this be a little bit bigger, this window? Let's play this from here. But just a little bit lower. Maybe this works. Yeah. Oh yes, Dorico, you are perfect. That's a little bit too low. Yeah, now we can actually change the volume of it without changing the appearance here in the score, which is really good. I love this. Only thing I would like to have here is I would love to enlarge this window here. I would love to see more of that, because it's really tiny right now. Okay. And that's just for the violin 1. Okay. I mean, this A is also nice, but F is maybe nicer. All right. We don't need these, I think. So if we just have the volume for all of these here. Yeah. Yeah, this should work. And it's changing it for all strings at the same time, which is kind of good right now. And it does that because it's so clever, because the dynamics are linked, right? Like here in this view. What? No, that's not what I wanted. I was just talking so well about you, Dorico. What? Ah. Okay, I think I even understand why it does it. Okay, now, yeah, it makes sense, because these dynamics are linked, right? When we click on one, all dynamics appear because we wanted them to be that way. Because obviously they should play together. And it does that. It does that. I love it, Dorico. Thank you. Again, hashtag best notation software. Okay. Now, can we just change that? No, okay. No, this point here is at the wrong point. What happens if we delete it? That's dynamics decrescendo. Oops. To do that everywhere. Dynamics decrescendo. All right. That's what I want. Now, if we go here, yeah, looks better. Okay. Yeah, we just need some more dynamics, right? No, stop. Okay, I'm just thinking. Phrasing wise, we'll just do this. I mean, it's not phrasing, it's bowing for strings, but it's kind of the same thing. All right. I mean, but these are really long bows. I think it should be like that. Okay, so you know what? Let's say this is phrasing. This is the phrasing. All right. So let's go back to. I did sing it wrong. Okay. You know what? Let's just build this voice. I want to hear it now here. I'm impatient. I want to hear it now. Let's make this orange. Not sure which version. Probably the higher version will be better for this. So, we need this. So this, whoops, needs to be a little bit higher. And now we will go note by note. And obviously this needs to be rasterized, warped. Warped, I think, is the correct Ableton term. If we're talking Ableton. All right. Complex Pro, perfect. So from here to here, this should be a third, like a major third up, so 5 semitones. 3 semitones. Wait. 1, 2, 3. It's a minor third. Oh, that's correct. Well, if it works, who cares? Let's hear. That should go very high up. That's a 12. Bow, bow, bow. Okay. Here. Do, do, do. Bow, bow. Okay, that's obviously the wrong note. Okay, that should be it. Let's listen back. That's a nice second voice, actually. That's actually a nice voice. Okay, good job. Good job. Now let's create some dynamics as well here. I think this is just an afterthought. So I'm thinking we'll do something like no, we'll do that. And we're just using all the voices except for this here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh wait, this might be a problem if we have this used as well, because then all the dynamics will be created for just starting on the downbeat of each bar, which might be a problem. So let's do it like this. Crescendo, decrescendo. No, that's not what we wanted, right? That's what we wanted. So crescendo, decrescendo. Yeah. Oh, okay. It just creates the wrong version for that bar, which is even better, because then we can just delete it and it's gone. Perfect. And this here can fade out a little bit earlier, really. It just doesn't need to linger on that long. All right. Yeah, that looks good. Now, can we just use all these dynamics and group them together? Well, doesn't matter. Now, what if we want to spread this even more? What we could do is just add octaves. Sometimes that just works really well, One octave here, and one octave here. Okay. I think we need to optimize this. Can we just select all of it and just delete it if we were not happy with it? Just revert it to the original. Whoops. That's a little bit too quiet, actually. I would like to zoom in here. This is really tedious. This is like a little bit of a bad design here from Dorico. I mean, even if there is a way to do it, it's not intuitive. And if there's no way to do it, that's kind of sad. sad. No, it's not really sad, but it's you know, would have been great. Yeah, it's a little bit too quiet, right? Let's delete this and just I have to wrap my head around this whole dynamics thing in Dorico, because I think the tool itself is really, really good, but you need to understand what it does for it to really shine the way it can. Okay. Okay. Well, this octaves, added octaves is okay, I think. One experiment, what if we add an octave below as well? I mean, it's too deep for the violin here, but now what if we just take this here? Let's see, I think here for this, there's already an octave below. Yeah, and another one. And this is already pitched up, so you know what? Just let's YOLO try this and pitch it up one octave more, even more. That might sound terrible. Probably will, honestly, but like a mouse. What if we just duplicate this? And now we just duplicate this as well and up it one octave as well. So this goes from 0 to plus 12, and we'll make it from plus 12, plus 12 to plus 24. I mean, we could do it differently and just have a like have this play in chords, so like a voiced. But I think we should do that on the piano, like write out that stuff. We could do it here as well, but feel more comfortable on the piano. Let's get rid of that higher octave because I think that was not working too well. Edit filter. Voices, upstep voices, no. Rests, no. I think it's called note in chords or something. Yeah, notes in chords. Wait. Filter, note in chords. Top or single note, yeah. All the single notes. Alright. Now it's just like that again. I mean, that's simple and effective, right? No, let's try one thing, and that is just adding a fifth below and a third above. That might be really bad. Yeah, that's really bad, but it's interesting. It's bad in an interesting way. Let's make it a little bit louder. And we always... Oh. That's how comfortable I am. I popel around in my nose while I'm on stream. This is actually interesting. So -8, -5, and 3. So we don't need this anymore here. It's almost like a cluster, a little bit, not really, but with the F at least. Yeah, this one is pretty much off. I mean, it's G minor chord, and that's weird. That's weird. That B is fine. I think the one which is weirdest is this one. That D flat. Yeah. But I think we need to change these as well. Yes. Okay. That's a weird chord. No. 9. What do we need there? We have a G minor chord, so G, B, D. That's an A. That's a B flat, a B sharp, B natural. I was looking for the English term. B natural, which does make sense. So okay, wait, that was actually one of the only correct notes here in this chord. Okay, now this is fine. Actually, no. Okay. Up here that was not an octave. It was a tenth. Now how do we do a natural? Yeah. Well, that might be interesting. Yeah, actually, I like this. Except for this one chord here. I think I don't like this lower. It's lower note. So we have a D minor chord. This is an F. It should be fine actually in this D minor chord. Okay, let's move that B to the A. Now that should be fine. Yeah, maybe like this. So it's really just a boring, good old, good old B flat major on top of G, which is fine. Some kind of seventh upper structure stuff going on. Now this actually works as well. Let's make it a little bit louder as well. I don't like that last chord, sadly. Maybe that was a good idea, actually, having this. Basically, it's an E, but better to read like that. It's actually nice. I like this chord. Let's just listen to the strings soloed. Yeah, this one chord. That might be interesting. That's maybe nicer. No, we do need to play that on the piano before we move on, but that's nice. That's actually beautiful. Now what I'll do is I'll just use the top voice here. Again, I should create a shortcut for this. Top note. Yes, and add it here just for now. You know, and these middle voices, they just go to the viola. So sorry, you people, you viola players out there. But it's a beautiful voice. And we'll just raise this one octave. Then I'll just select all the dynamics from this thing. I know there is a shortcut for this as well. I'm just No, I think I haven't created one yet. That's the beautiful thing about Dorico. You can create shortcuts as you like. Hey, Cal is here. Cal says, "Hey man, hey, how are you doing on this beautiful Monday morning?" So let's wait. All dynamics. That's what I wanted. All dynamics. All right. Let's listen. Oh wait. Yeah, I kind of like this. It's a little bit messy, but that's fine. Wait, maybe that should be one octave higher. Maybe we'll send this to some people on Fiverr. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, Kel says, here we are going into another lockdown 1 month. Yeah, same here. But it's a pretty soft lockdown, except for if you're working in the food industry. Like if you have a restaurant or something, this might be really bad. But for most other people, and even if you have a restaurant, you get like 75% of your revenue from last November, like 2019. But yeah, and we can still meet people. So not as many as before, but we still can. Kel writes, remember when the world used to be normal? I just read 180,000 jobs in the UK live music industry have been lost. Oh, crap. Yeah, or if you're a live musician, that has been a great 2020. Yeah, that's really bad. That's really bad. I hope they come back. I mean, at some point they will, but this might take tens of years. That's so sad. But don't you also have like some aid programs? Like in Germany, we have lots of programs where if you're a musician, for example, like I am, and you actually didn't get any jobs this year, like, and you could prove that, you get compensated, and even if you can't prove it, you get like 5,000 euros or something, and maybe sometimes and then there are grants you could apply for where you get like 9,000 and like actually enough money to at least survive for some time. That reminds me, there was a grant I applied for, and I want to see if that actually went through. But I didn't hear from them, so I'm thinking maybe not. No, I think. Wait. Website not found. That is Berlin for you. Ah, okay. No, I didn't get it. Yes, I did get what? I did get it. Whoa! Oh, that is. Oh, that. Wait, really? Is this the list of people who applied and who didn't get it? No. Yes, I did get a really big fat grant for. Oh yes. No. Nobody's watching. Oh, yeah, Cal, you are here as well. You are here with me in this beautiful moment. Cal asks, did you finish that Fiverr gig? Well, we will probably do this next year. You mean the 2,000 euros piano recording thing? Or dollars, I think it was. Yeah, we'll do that next year. But that grant is much bigger. That grant is huge. What? Oh, that's beautiful. That actually saved. Oh, that's good. And now the production, the theater production in Vienna just needs to go through, and then my 2021 is just, I don't have to worry about anything. I mean, that's good. Wait, I mean, let me just read this. We need culture. I'm just translating. That's what we feel within the last weeks and months, especially. That's why it's important to soften the stuff that happened from Corona crisis with artists. Yeah. Good God, I got it. I think that's like, yeah, I mean, and I mean this was a special grant for like artists. You could apply with a project you want to do. Oh man, I have to tell the director I want to do that project with. I have to call him today. He will be very happy. Me too. Yeah, that's like they pay 1,500 euros for quite a long time every month to you. I think it's almost for 1 year. Oh, almost for 1 year. Like every month, 1,500 euros. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You know, and add on top of that, like the small projects and the Vienna theater thing, and there's another theater thing in Berlin happening, and one more in another city in Germany, and another one in another city, which might all just be get cancelled. It might happen, but yeah. Well, I'm really happy right now. Let's see. I know a friend of mine also applied. No, but he didn't get it. So sorry, ma. Oh yeah. Well, fuck. Did I really? I can't believe it. I can't believe it, honestly. Nice. Okay. That feels good. That feels so good. Oh well, I have to call the director I've been working with. I have to call him. Because we actually applied with the project I wanted to work on within that time frame for him, like an opera. We want to write an opera. And this takes time. It takes a lot of time. And that was the project we applied with. And yeah, kind of went through. Nice. Now, anyway, we're going to finish working on this. Wait, honestly, I have to tell my girlfriend right now. She's just in the room next to me. I'll be right back. That is really good. And I think it's legit. I think it is actually... Now, even if these theater productions won't be happening, I won't be starving. I mean, I wouldn't be starving, but like quite literally. But oh man, this is good. This feels good. This feels so good. All right. Back to this project here. So although this is nice as well, right? Although I want to have an orchestra. I want to have an orchestral sound of a big wide string section. Kel says, nice, you got a safety net. Yeah, that's... You see, that's why I like Germany. And, yeah, I like this country. At least... Yeah, there are many things I like about, the appreciation of culture. And I mean, it's still hard. It's still really tough, and there's lots of fighting going on, and people agree or disagree on several things. But yeah, I feel like there's a good baseline we can start from. At least if you're educated enough, education-wise, there's also a huge gap. And if you're I mean, I'm not rich. I'm almost poor, you could argue. But I mean, I've spent huge parts of my life at university. I'm like come from an what's this called? Academic household, like where both my parents studied, and so this is kind of a much more broader sense of wealth, and that doesn't necessarily have to do anything with how much money you have. So, well, I'm not sure if we should actually record this and continue arranging this like this, which would be kind of, well, I kind of like this. I would love to have this really elaborate string orchestra recording with this. And we don't necessarily need a string orchestra, we could just go to Fiverr. Okay, 1,000 something. I mean, there's still more money coming in, but we could at least spend some of that money. We could spend some of that money on a string player, like Oleg here, who's really good. I've worked with him in the past, and yeah, he's a good one. He's a really good one. And of course we have the of course we have Maciej as well. We could also I'll arrange and record string session for you. Okay. Oh, that sounds interesting as well. Okay, but that's a very small room. That's a very small room. Yeah, but stuff like that is something we'll do for the next EP, I think. Oh, maybe not. Nah, I think. By the way, I want to become a pro as well. shouldn't be a problem. I mean, maybe it's a problem to become verified, but I mean, I'm doing this for more than 10 years, and I've been making a living off of it. So, Kel says, what do you think about the cheap music promotion services on Fiverr? 10 to 20 euros. Would it make any difference? I haven't tried them, but I guess not. I'm not sure what. I haven't even looked at that, but I wouldn't do that. Like, I think the only really viable, well working option right now is to have a good Instagram ad, like 20-second or 15-second. I think 15-second it is ad. And I mean, you could pay somebody to make that ad for you. I think that would be a good investment if you have a very good song, and just take out the best 15 seconds of it. Or you could do, I mean, what you can also do is to have 4 ads with 4 different parts of that song and run them all at the same time and just see which one works best. But just have one very appealing commercial and push that out via Instagram and Facebook ads. That's, I think, the only way I found that really works. I think everything else might be just a rip-off. Kel says, I wouldn't want to buy something and it be bots or something that could get the Spotify banned. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, it's not even enough to run any ad. I'm not sure what they are. I haven't seen the gigs, so I'm not sure. But yeah. So, but I think this might not be a good idea. Let's listen to this. I mean, this main melody is doubled here in this. Now, in case you know How to Disappear Completely by Radiohead, I want to do something similar to that. And I think we can actually do it without too much hassle, because what I cannot record here, which I just can't play, are these beautiful lyrical, melodical lines here. That's something I can't do. But we can actually pay people to play that for us. Yeah, especially we have this here on the double bass, although it's really high. Okay, let's get rid of the higher version. Let's get rid of this as well. All right. This last chord. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to do this. Maybe we will ask Oleg here. Maybe we'll do it again. Hey man, he has many jobs here. He did record lots of stuff. So 30 seconds for let's see, standard 4 days, 45 seconds for 18. What's the difference between these two? I mean, the way I do it is these are just, I want people to contact me before anything. and I just have one basic package. Yeah, which is really not that elaborate. But I think we'll work with Oleg again. He's a really nice guy, and I liked the way he played and the files he provided, so that was really good. Yeah. Okay, I think yeah, we'll do a very dense arrangement of that melody like that, with one counter melody and one yeah, you know what I mean. Hopefully, and then we will. I mean, the problem is with this view that it blends into each other. So if we just go to the page view, it's really all good. All the there's nothing overlapping usually. Yeah, but right now here it's kind of different. I just because I like to read it more. I'll just change the viola clef to treble. It's easier to read for me, right? Yeah, so we have this cluster here, and it's not a cluster. It's just a very densely spaced chord. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 voices. That might be some 4 voices within 1 minute. So 4 minutes. We would need 4 minutes of Oleg's time. Yeah, I think I'm going to contact him. Hi, Oleg. You know what? We'll do it differently. I think we'll get the files out first, and then we'll write to him. That's the better version. So we'll have just violin, just only violin. I'm thinking about maybe having other instruments as well. Just because it's a little bit broader. For example, this lower melody here. Oh, and I'm thinking about my good friend Pablo Ortega. He's not here, so I'll write to him on Instagram and ask him if he's up for recording. I mean, I'm a huge fan of paying people for what they do, but I would like a cello because if you mix a violin and a cello, you get slightly different colors, and if they overlap at some point, it's just a more beautiful overall experience, I think. Now, maybe what we could, maybe we'll also have a higher octave. You know, I'm really down for that idea of having this big orchestral sound, like a breathing huge orchestra with lots of strings playing this. Now there is a way in Dorico to add. Wait. I just love to learn Dorico a little bit better. Can we just split this? Add players to group. You know what I want is just have. I'm still a little bit happy about the scholarship actually. It's producing constant good things in my mind. What's this called? These little endorphin. Well, you know what I mean. I want, what's this called again? DVZ. DVZ writing Dorico. Okay, DVZ. Right, how do we set this up? It should be pretty easy, actually. DVZ is when players split or divide. Yes, I know what it is, but I want to know how to do it. You cannot input DVZ changes, and still I don't want to do that. Okay, what? Yep. Figure 1, if the divisions are simple, all the same. However, if the section divided multiple parts that are different in Dorico Pro, you can create DVZ changes for specific regions. This allows you not only to divide sections into any number of parts. Yeah, but I don't want to know how to do this. You cannot, if DVZ changes occur throughout the Dorico. But I want to do it. I want to have this here DVZ'd. DVZ'd, please. Maybe add. Maybe here. Dynamics, clef, notepad, octave. No, that would make sense, right? Staff size. Oh wait, staff. Add staff below. Ah, change DVZ. Yes, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want. Now, how do we do this? I think maybe this here, this counter melody is played by the cello. It just makes more sense, like on the A string, very high and emotional, and on the violin as well. I think that makes sense to have it played on both, because then we can just layer these, and it's kind of good. It's kind of good. And the main melody, okay. So, I mean, what we could do is we could just copy this, and here we could create. Oh, wait, no, it's so full here. It's really scattered. Let's go to the page view. No, that looks better right away. Let's just. Okay. And let us use this here, like the cello line. We'll put this into a new voice, change voice, new downstem voice, right? And we'll add voices. Can we just, I think we can paste into a voice. Paste into voice, yeah. Upstem voice. Yeah, perfect. You see, now we have both voices in one. And I think a good cello player can also read the treble clef, so. Now what's kind of annoying me is that these are not lining up here. What if, let's ungroup the dynamics and let's make everything and also these. Oh wait, you know what? Let's do it differently. Let's use the filter. Filter. All dynamics, and can we just group them together or link them together in one? Link. And then a line, please, as well. Oh no, they are all linked, I guess. Yes, okay. No, but they are not linked to like vertically. They are linked, but not horizontally. Filter. I should make a shortcut for that. Filter, select all dynamics, and now dynamics. Group dynamics. Okay, now they should be, yeah, perfect. That's what I wanted. Now they are all aligned and all in one group and all look beautiful. Like, that's so good about Dorico. It's just such a good notation software, really. If you ever need a notation software, every day I would just go out and tell everybody this is the best notation software, because it simply is. Very, very good. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Size 3, maybe? Nah, size 3 is too much. Okay, size 4. All right. So now, what next? What's next? I think we need a page break, a system break here. All right. I want to have all of this on one system. Perfect. Now we have this. Okay. What's this? We don't need that. Okay. Now I'm thinking, what's next? This here is kind of doubled. I'm just trying to organize this in a way that makes sense. So I have the cello playing that. So maybe the double bass actually needs to play the bass. So we'll also book Maciej Sadowski on. Yeah, I just want to have this sound, this big orchestral sound. I know I've said this numerous times right now, but I just want to explain why I'm doing this right now. And I feel like, yeah, wait. All repeats are gradual, all tempo, dynamics, notes, and chords. Bottom chord, that's the bass. So if we take this and put it here, and put it one octave lower, like that. And maybe we need to add that here as well. And then I'm thinking, okay, maybe we need to record lots of stuff with the cello, because this piano part is also something we could very well record with the cello. So if we record this piano part and this lower thing on the double bass and this second voice and this here in the violin and maybe the lower voice even in the cello, we have lots of tracks. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. We'll do that. Okay. All right. I still can't believe I got this scholarship. This is so good. This is so good. Okay. Well, this is very deep here, right? The fun thing about the double bass is the deeper you go, the less powerful the bass becomes. It's weird, but it's kind of the way it is. So now one thing I would like to try is, what if we do this? Okay, and so this. Okay, let's get rid of the treble clef here. Okay, and this. Wait, can I just select only Oh yeah, this will be really weird. No, we have upstem voice and downstem voices are the wrong way around right now. Can we just switch voices? Yeah, beautiful. Ah man, Dorico is just so clever. This program. So, and we have this in the viola. I mean, the viola right now is just not really. Yeah, well, let's build this arrangement in a way that's actually making sense for us to work with later. So, I think as far as there was something with staff size, staff change DVZ. Right. We'll add, right now it's in unison. No, I haven't used this for quite some time. Add solo DVZ, add section DVZ, that's what we want. And I think it should be 4 voices. Is it that easy? Yes. Oh man, this program is just... I love it. Every day, even more. The more I use it, the more I love it, really. Now, let's paste into voice new downstem voice. It should be. Yeah, perfect. Now we have this here in the violin, and we actually don't need the viola because we don't record a viola, I think, unless Oleg can play that. Now let's paste special explode. Now every voice is on a single line here. Although I liked it better before, but I think that's easier to work with later. Then let's get rid of the viola part because we don't need that. Delete player layouts, please. Yes. All right. And now the cello as well will need 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of DVZ. How does this go? How does this go again? Staff, stems. No, staff size. No, what was it? I think staff, right? Change DV. Ah man, this is so easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gli altri. No, not gli altri. Gli altri would mean now everybody together again, please. We don't need this. All right. I'm afraid we just deleted the... No, we didn't. Perfect. Okay, now we can just use this, cut, and paste special into voice. Oh no, we can just explode it, right? This thing here is kind of weird. Why is that? Okay, was it actually 5 voices? And wait, now we should be, if this program is done correctly, like the way it should, I think it should behave. I should know. Okay. Now, okay, if I select all these, stems, staff, DVZ. Okay, now that makes sense. There's a DVZ marker. We can just add another one. That's so good. Paste into voice, explode, right? Why is that voice here doubled and this one not? Doesn't matter. We don't need the 5th voice here. Let's get rid of that. All right. That's just so simple. Beautiful. And we don't need this as well. And this can go up here. And here we can just select the... Yeah, in Sibelius I had lots of shortcuts for that, and it would be really simple and quick to do. I just have to set these shortcuts up here in Dorico, then it would be equally as quick. Notes and chords, top note, yes, select, perfect, and stuff like, selecting the dynamics here is just much easier. Hey, chicken. Cal. Oh, sorry, Cal. I didn't see your post. Cal says, "Where did you learn to read music?" Well, I've been learning classical piano since I'm like 4 years old. Yeah, and it kind of comes along with that. So, and then I went to music university and studied composition, and yeah, at some point you just get very used to writing with that stuff. And I've been working with big orchestras and arranging for them and choirs and all sorts of musicians. So I've been doing that for quite some time. And at that point, if you just need to do it. That's the thing. Just do it, and then you can do it. I have tried in the past, but I struggle to grasp it. Is it? It's not essential, right? Nothing is essential. Ruben, sorry. Oh, and I get a call. Wait a minute. All right. So, sorry for being away for so long, but that was a friend of mine. We basically studied almost together. Yeah, and just had a chat. Yeah, but hey, by the way, shout out to our latest subscriber, Dan B. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you're getting something out of this channel. I am, definitely. So, oh yeah, there was lots of stuff going on in chat while I was away. Yeah, Chicken is here. Chicken, good morning. Chicken says, good morning all. Gonna be a bit quiet while making coffee here in a second. And we all know when Chicken makes coffee, it's the best coffee and it takes quite a while. Then Kel says, hi Chicken. And Chicken wrote, hey there, it's 4 a.m. here in Texas. Currently on 8 p.m. 4 a.m. schedule. Well, that's okay. That's commitment. That's what I call commitment. Then Kel says, oh wow, so you're on night shift. Isn't it the election night tonight? Oh, it's the election night tonight. Oh, okay. Yeah, that might be. Chicken says, oh, I meant sleep-wise. And nah, that'll be tomorrow. And then I said, yeah, well, I was doing a phone call. It will be a while. And Chicken says, no worries. My pour over brews take a little while. That's good. All right. Now, what were we doing? I think we were arranging this thing for violin and cello. Yes. So violin 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Divisi. Wait, that divisi is kind of weird. No, I didn't want to do this. Ah, okay. Now I get it. It shouldn't be soloed. It should be just the voice. Now, Dorico is actually a pretty intelligent program in a sense that it only does things that make sense musically. Not musically, but from a it really understands scores. That's what I'm trying to say. So like the fact that it just deleted everything. Now that was a bit bad, but wait, I just want to get rid of the DVC of these solo voices here. Right, so I just want to delete these. Show player group name, follow options, show numbers, section numbers. Okay. Yeah, and it kind of does this here, so we'll do it differently. Let's cut this. Go to the DVZ settings and delete. Because we don't usually you would use DVZ if you had, there's different ways to use it. Either you have like, for example, 12 string players, like violin players, and then you have one person from that. Usually it's like the guy or girl leading that section who has a solo on top of that, for example, or some kind of different line. So you divisi that thing, the the notes, so the solo is on top and the other people are on like gli altri, the other ones. The others play that and the one plays this. And that's why you have these solo things. But now we want to split up the 12 players here into equal sections. So we have 4. So there's just 3 players each. They're split up equally. And that's a different kind of divisi. But Dorico understands this and just does it beautifully. Non-vibrato. Perfect. Now it should be able to just... Yeah. Let's just select all the dynamics again. No, just the dynamics, please. All right. Okay, perfect. Now we have this and the cello. Let's play this. Yeah, that's beautiful. And we have this in the violin. It's pretty loud. That's the start. Let's make this piano pianissimo. It's better. Okay, and hey, let's listen to the whole string section. Yeah, and I think that's what we'll do. We'll do this. Now there is a way to... No. It should be possible to take all of these now and to just reduce. No, we don't want to paste, but we can. It should be possible to cut this and then say paste special, reduce. Yes, and now it puts all of these voices into one single system. That's so. I love this software. It's just a very good piece of software. Okay, I know I said this numerous times now. Oh wait, and now we need to swap voices. Wait, voices. Swap voices, perfect. Chicken Cal says, other than Germany, do you have a favorite country? Well, I think it's Germany is definitely not like a favorite country. I don't know many other countries, you know. I've never lived in other countries for that long. So it's kind of hard to tell. You know, and it's not like about the people, it's more about the way the people are organized or organize themselves or are organized. So if I'm saying I like Germany a lot, it's more like the political system there. I think it works quite okay. It's, you know, it has its flaws, but it's not like, I'm sorry to say this, but I think the United States is like, from a democratic standpoint, I see way more problems there than in Germany. But having said that, I think a favorite country is a phrase I find problematic, because Yeah, there's no. I don't have that. You know, it's not like there are things I like about countries. For example, what I like about Chicken says you're very, very correct in the assessment of the United States. Yeah, it's really it's frightening, honestly, because it's like that's how authoritarian dictatorships start. And I mean, I'm from Germany. I know how authoritarian dictatorships start. You know, it's like seeing how poorly many people are educated on what the basic necessities of a democracy are. Like that, you have, it's really frightening. I think we're living in really frightening times, and there's gasoline poured all over that conflict by social media and Facebook and stuff like that, and people not being able to handle all this information. Like, I read on a website that la la la. Yeah, like, you know, and it's. But I also think there are lots of good people who understand that and who are able to get things on track again. So I'm really hopeful that there's hope, I think, and that's what I want to focus on, you know, because otherwise you can just give up, cry, and move to Iceland, and I won't do that. Okay, now. All right, so we have lots of violent tracks, but this here is, I think, doubled. Yeah, this is pretty much a doubling of this. The only thing that's different is this line, I think. Yeah, okay, so we can basically... I think the only reason I left that was just because these are layers. For me, these are layers. Layer 1 is just his voice and the counter melody. Layer 2 is this close spaced, I mean, it's not too close, right? We could put that C up here, but closely spaced chords, doubling the melody, and then we have this bass plus this counter melody in the cello, and we have the double bass. Yeah, I think we're going to continue this for 1 minute till we have all this. And I think on top of that we'll record some clusters and moving string clusters around that. But these are things we can record here, or I can record here. Like these melodies, which should actually have lyrical quality to them, would not be possible to record for me. Chicken says, absolutely, dude, this commentary couldn't be more spot on. Thank you. I feel like I'm very bad with words, especially when I'm not speaking my native language, but I'm happy that some of it resonated with you. Yeah, and then it starts over again. So this is about 1 minute of chords. Beautiful piano chords. Yeah, I think this is going to be a huge orchestral thing. I want to make that happen. And by orchestral, I mean just string orchestra, right? Yeah, so let's continue doing that. I think I'll just take... Well, first of all, we'll need another counter melody. I think that's the most creative part we're working on right now. And I would start with the one we have right here. Wait, you know what? I'll just create these shortcuts right now. Key commands. I want to chords, filter, notes and chords. Yeah. Okay. Well, can't I just have the lower note bindings? No. Wait. If I go here, filter. F. No. F. L. That was the thing I loved about Dorico, about Sibelius, that you could just E, F, L. No. That you could access this menu with shortcuts. E, L. And then okay, no, it doesn't go that far, sadly. What did I want to do? Okay, I wanted to select the lower voice here. Notes and chords. Filter. I mean, I can do this right now. It's pretty simple. But I wanted to do something else. Anyway, yeah, let's repeat that. And move it 1/8, 1/4 note. All right. Okay, let's have a listen. Oh, wait, and this melody here can go somewhere else. Wait. We'll just paste this. I think this is the lower voice, so maybe we should turn this into a new voice. Wait, stems. No, voices. We need to create a new voice. Change voice. Downstem voice, right? Because this is the lower one, and now we add on top of that paste into voice, upstem voice. Yeah, exactly the wrong way around. The other way around. Swap. Perfect. Now that's what our voice looks like right now. Let's see. Let's have a listen. It's very quiet. Let's make this piano. I think it's piano pianissimo right now. Chicken says Dorico/software. And Chicken, I love the fact that you're always like putting like a headline. What will happen? Like Chicken usually says RE and then what's this double point? Semicolon, I think. Yeah, Dorico software. I will say I find it refreshing that you're still an Ableton user despite being fluent in Steinberg Cubase design language. Probably just means you value Max for Life. Yeah, well, I'm not that fluent anymore with Nuendo or Cubase because I haven't used them really for 10 years or maybe something like that. And Ableton, I don't know, I just feel like I can do stuff with Ableton, like for example this, just you select one region and you can pitch shift it and do all sorts of crazy stuff with the audio itself. That's one of the main qualities of Ableton for me, and the fact that it just lets me manipulate audio really, really quickly and efficiently in a way no other DAW can. And then of course Max for Live, but I haven't been programming Max for Live devices for quite some time. But and the third reason is for me that I do lots of, when I'm in theater productions, this view here, this session view, is just there's nothing comparing to that. Like no DAW can do that in a way Ableton can. So these, I think, for me, are the three main reasons. Then there's stuff like that you can do all sorts of very quickly parallel processing by just grouping, putting things in a group, and then you have a parallel chain here, and you can do lots of crazy stuff with that. That's also something you can't really do in other DAWs as quickly, at least. You can do all of that stuff, but it takes more time in other DAWs. Yeah. And I love working with music notation, just because you can see everything that's going on musically at a glance. If I try to do this here, and even in MIDI, it's still a pain. It's still not that. It's much better, much easier to see here. There's a third, there's a fifth, there's an octave, and so on. It's all right there, and you can see they're playing the same rhythm. You can see all the downbeats, and it's just if you're working on the music itself, like pitches, durations, volume, orchestration. It's just Western classical musical notation is just a really very handy tool to do that, I think. Wait, I just need to set a timer real quick. All right. Just so I don't forget to pick up my daughter. My daughter. All right. Let's see if that was notated correctly here, because I wasn't sure about that. So the second part. That was the D major, I think. Now we're back in business. No, we're back in whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3. Okay, this is already not the way it's played. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2. Yeah, okay. Bar 17 is wrong. I think it was something like that. That's B. Chicken says, notation versus piano roll. Haha, I feel the same. Funny considering how well I get along with Electron, which is considerably more abstruse than piano roll. Yeah, but I feel like it's a completely different workflow. There's a basic trade-off. Either you have control over the musical ideas, and by that I mean pitches, durations, and volume, or you have control over the sound, like the sound design and the timbre. And these are kind of mutually exclusive. So you can't have both at the same time, like full control over both. So you kind of have to decide what you want. If you're using like a musical score like this, you have absolute control over the musical ideas. But I mean, I could write here Senza Sordino, and I could have the strings use a mute. So there is some way I could have a control over the timbre and the sound, but it's limited. And on the other hand, in Ableton, like here, it's kind of, it's full-blown control over sound. Can use filters and delays and can hear everything I'm doing in real time. But yeah, it's kind of, I don't have this. And with an Electron, the point is, both approaches are pretty legitimate. If you want to, write music with either one of them, these approaches, it's you will create music. It will just be a little bit different. So I guess with the Electron, you're giving away lots of control over that musical ideas part, and you have lots of control over the sound and the timbre, and you get instant feedback and can just play around with that. And if you're, if you know when something sounds good and why, and if not, how you can improve it with the tools you have, that's like perfect. It's perfect. It's all you need. You just have a little less control over the musical ideas, which can spark some stuff like, you will start to improvise, which is a good thing, right? Like less control you can frame it in a different way, and then it's not less control, but it's improvisation, and it's chance, and it's like musical, and it's not, then it's a good thing. So having less control can be a very good thing. Oh, beautiful word I haven't heard before. Chicken says, absolutely yes, and a big heart. You'll get a big heart from me as well. Wait. There. There are different muscles, avenues that can be a nice reprieve from the other. I don't know the word reprieve. It's nice. Sometimes you just meet words you've never heard before. Cancel or postpone the punishment of someone, especially someone condemned to death. A cancellation or postponement of a punishment. Okay. So, okay. I think I get the image. Get the idea. Yeah. It's good that we agree on. It's nice to agree on things. I think we can agree on that. That's a dad joke. If Ruben was here, he would know. Boom, 4-1. Yeah, and then we're back into this bow. All right. Okay, let's see if this is now correct. Oh no, please, without the strings. Thank you. No, without that. There is a mixer here. All right. MIDI. Yeah. Okay, let's mute this. Wait, there should be a way to. Oh wait, I think it's even better to do it right here in. No, cancel. Right here in Node Performer, I wanted to say, but cancel. On Node Performer. What? Show me your face, Node Performer. I want to see your interface. Please? Please, no? Okay. Or is it running? No. Doesn't matter. Chicken says, I find Electron promotes a greater focus on linear writing, while I generally focus entirely on vertical writing in Ableton. Yeah, and I feel like this vertical writing also has the problem that, so very often the stuff you do is already pretty good. So it's like if you get it 70% sounding good, but then have like an idea of how music progresses, because that's the special thing about music, right? It goes in time from A to B, so it needs the element of time. And if you have that in the writing process already, yeah, it helps. And yes, maybe it's not as perfect as it could be vertically, but maybe it doesn't need to be, right? And haha, at the dad joke. Well, yeah, I'm not a funny person. This is my German gene. No, it's It's not like funnyism was in the genes. Oh man, I will stop talk about that right now. I think humor is just not my strong suit, really. All right, let's check the chords. Wait, why do I not? Ah, crap! Did I accidentally kill Dorico right now? Maybe I did. Oh, okay, there it is. Thank you. No. No, no, no. You go away. Thank you. Boom, boom, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, it's basically the same. Down, down. All right. Alrighty. It's basically the same thing, right? Except for this note is another one and this one is another one, and it's just one bar longer after that. Yes, easy peasy. So we can just basically just repeat this. Let's do it. We need to do that, move that to the right, elongate this note to the left by 1/8 note, and we should be pretty much set. Okay, that is okay. All right. Yeah, well, let's just notate that this 1 minute here. I think my aim for this session today is to have the sheet music ready for the musicians. And in the best case scenario, we can also already find them and send the stuff to them. Yeah. And ask them for the prices they would charge for this. But you know, these are many notes. These are many notes we want to record here. Wait. I just need to know what chord this is. Sounds again like a D major chord with the third in the bass. I think it's like this. And this third in the bass is like this, D major. Yes, I think that was correct. And that's a G minor chord, right? G minor with B, probably. Yes. My hearing. I love my hearing. It's just, that is one of the things I'm proud of. My ability to hear stuff like that very well, very quickly and reliably, and better than most people. It's good to know what you can be proud of, right? It's good to have things you can be proud of, I think. And it's okay to be A little proud of that. There are other things I'm really bad at, so in case you want to know, I will tell you. All the things I'm bad at. Chicken says, I've always wondered exactly how much something like this would run. How much something like this would run? You mean how much we're going to pay to have all of this recorded? Yeah, I'm also pretty interested to see how much this will cost us. I mean, right now in my Fiverr account, there's like 1,000 euros. We should be more than fine, but yeah, I think like this will cost us some money, a bit of money, some monies, which is fine. I think. I mean, like I don't know if you were there. Ching says, string recording. Sorry for sorry for forgoing the RE. That's all right. I mean, I got it right? So I think context really helps. Okay. Where is it? Okay, let's go back to the galley view. I like the galley view. 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and boom, 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 dun, dun, boom. I think that was wrong. I think that was no, that's actually right. Down, right, and there the B is a B, and this one here, let B be a B, right? And there we're on the downbeat again. Perfect. Only thing is this ostinato here is wrong. There's some point where there. Okay, that's not how it should be, right? Yeah, it's a little bit weird that we have a D major chord in the... Yeah, it's again F and F sharp fighting, but I think it's fine because they are apart from each other for quite some time. Like a couple of seconds, a couple of beats, that's enough. Yeah, perfect. Now we just need to extend this monstrosity here to there. Yeah, I think we can repeat the first. I mean, then again, we could also do some kind do some more, you know, right now it's just very blocky. We have these chords and the strings move along with that. So maybe we'll do some slight variations with the second pass, right? Maybe the head of the melody will stay the same. Like the first bar. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oops. No, I don't want to move it, I want to shorten it. So this is an E and an F. And these will be... Okay. That G will be on a new note. Oh, can we move this? No. Okay, wait. It should be... Yes, perfect. Or should we do? I think, yeah, this should be on one bow, and this one is on another one. Yeah, then we can just do that second time. So use a G, and oh, that's and also shorten this. Right, but this one should be longer to there. And here the same. Okay. Let's listen to this. This might be very cheesy and bad. Maybe it's cheesy and bad. Oh wait, let's listen in context. But I think there would have to be another change on the downbeat here to make this syncopation a little bit more interesting. So what if we had a dotted quarter note playing a C here? Maybe that's interesting. Although right now it's really like it's very pop oriented, right? It's very, I don't know, it feels like a very, very like a pop music arrangement. And it is. I'm not sure about this. Maybe it will just be blocky. Maybe that's the way it is. Whoops. No. All right. Chicken says, I do love me some stair stepping, but I agree. The more in concert movement feels very appropriate for this. Yeah. We can. What I want to do is, but that's something I can also record. Is have some trills like some yeah, just some lots of clusters, like harmonic clusters. Harmonic. Does that make sense? No. Just clusters we can just fade in and out and just create some kind of cloud around this, what's happening here. And I want to do that because I am a little bit too afraid of cheesy elements. This is very cheesy what we're doing. But I feel like this string arrangement here is already is interesting. Like it's because it's very dense. It's very dense, And there are many many dissonances which are interesting. I think maybe they are not. Maybe they're boring as hell. But I think they're interesting. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's keep on going here. First of all, we don't need these right now, at least. And these can move here, maybe. Okay. These can be longer. Yeah, we'll just, it will be just a block thing. I don't know what the appropriate English term would be. Blocksatz, it would be in German. If you just have everything play together in unison. Or not in unison, but rhythmically. Rhythmical unison. Oh, that's actually... It's actually interesting. So I think this voice here moves to the E, and here we'll do... Can't I? Oh, that's a little bit disappointing. Okay, anyway. Okay. That might be interesting. Yeah, and stuff like that, that it just some more polyphony. But then again, let's think about that. Chicken says concerning dissonances, dissonance is color, man. Things without dissonance are what's boring. Exactly. Yeah, but you need the right kind of dissonance, and the right. There are many dissonances, and some make sense and some don't, and it's not always. Yeah, I do think some stair-stepped voice leading could be nice if you're looking to change things a bit later on. Yeah. I mean that. I haven't heard the term stair-step, but I guess it means just going from one, not just ding, ding, like that, and having these little passing notes between notes. That's probably possible. That's definitely possible. But I think I would rather have a rhythmically very different version from this rather than one which is kind of the same and just adds some passing notes between. Just. Wait, this thing, we don't need that. Something that really goes against this. Shouldn't take too much attention away from. Something like that, maybe. Okay, let's see where we're coming from. Like, we have this beautiful pad. I think it will just be this for first, and then some clusters maybe, and some trills and different spaced chords. Just run through once, and we'll have a little dissonant cluster. Like think How to Disappear Completely by Radiohead. And then we'll start this thing again. This will be a Radiohead song with, and we need to have glides between these. They need to have glissandis. It's so good to just take a step back and listen to how the whole thing should play out. That really helps. That's good. Should do that more often. Okay, let's... Now, basically, what we can do is just duplicate that, what we have right here. Honestly, that should work fine. So, Chicken says, on the topic of how to disappear completely, dude, you're killing me. That is legit one of my all-time favorites. Yeah. Yeah, I think, but honestly, there's if you like a certain type of music, and then there's a whole cluster of other music surrounding it in all sorts of dimensions. Yeah, I feel that's why also Spotify is able to predict the music I like, because it knows what other people who like the music I like as well. So yeah, but yeah, I'm really, if I wasn't streaming right now, I would be listening to that track and just analyzing it again and seeing why this works so well. Yeah, but so maybe it's a good thing that I'm live streaming right now and can't listen to this and have to just get this the way I want to, without copying it too directly. Now, I mean, one thing I'm thinking right now is, if it's just 1 minute we want to record here, we could actually record that with an orchestra. Because right now I'm thinking, if we record 1 minute and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 voices, we are spending like 1 minute. I would say like yeah, probably a lot of money. And recording with small orchestras, like there are some in Sofia in Bulgaria, or in I'm not sure if they are working right now with the Corona situation, probably to a very limited degree, but it's not that expensive, for 1 minute. It's actually an option, I think, to record 1 minute with that orchestra. I mean, the downside of this would be, Cal asked, are most of your tracks in 4/4? Well, no, actually on this EP we have, I think 2 of the finished tracks we have are in 6/8. That's in 4/4. That's 6/8. And it's a little bit more arrhythmically. There's some stuff breaking that 4/4. Also, I mean, with 4/4, I don't mean the meter, but the overall structure. So we don't have 4 bars, 4 bars, 4 bars, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's a great 2, 3, 4. I like this track. Yeah, that's in 6/8, and this one here was, I don't know. That's also kind of weird. It could be 4/4, could be something else. And like rhythmically, I like this track a lot. It doesn't have this melodic quality like the other tracks have, but rhythmically it was pretty nice. Okay. Chicken says stair step movement on the stair step movement topic. Sorry, what I mean to say is letting some voices hold as others move, and then okay. Yeah, so a German word would be a Vorhalt. What's the English term? Probably it's stair-stepped, right? Probably stair-stepped. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it makes it much more interesting, like this. Yeah, let's see. It's really yeah. I'm honestly considering recording this with an orchestra right now. And seriously, this is not as expensive as you might think. I once did a. Wait, I can show you actually. I can show you. I have a tab here somewhere. Yeah, orchestra costs. Yeah, like for one finished minute with a whole orchestra, and that's a whole orchestra with woodwinds and brass, you know, like 200 to 300 euros for one finished minute. If we're going to Budapest in Hungary, it will be like 150 euros for a like 12 first violins, 10 seconds, 8. Wait, where are the double basses? 12 first, second, violin, cello, viola, cello. Anyway, small ensemble. It can go down to like if you're in Bulgaria in Sofia, it can be like 130 euros for 1 minute. So I'm thinking right now, if we were to record all of these voices separately with an artist on Fiverr, or with several artists on Fiverr, we might be spending more than this 130, 150 euros. So we could actually just record this with an orchestra. Chicken says string costs. Okay, that's not nearly as bad as I was thinking. Yeah, right? I did some... I mean, these numbers are a little bit older. I think I did that a couple of years ago. I asked them what it would cost, and we would have to see how what the situation is right now. If they are, because they, I mean, I don't know. You would have to see, but that's definitely an option. It's an option, and I would love to write something for string orchestra again, right? And then we could join the remote recording session. That would also be fun, right? Yeah, I will let that sink in right now for a little bit, and we'll just continue working on that arrangement. To be fair, though, these numbers are for. I asked them if they were able to play that, and they had this. They have these shared sessions where they record all sorts of music in one place, so that it's worthwhile. They sit down once a month or something, and then just play all the pieces that got ordered. So that's why it goes down to that number. Yeah, we would have to see. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we need to not double everything. Let's see. Although then, you could just play this. And I mean, we could also add some trills here, like they could, like with this chord, for example, in the violins, they could do some, which is always nice, Yeah, I think we'll do this I'll just call it Blocksatz for now because that's the German word for it. Only this blocky, everybody plays the same rhythm for now, and then we can see if we want to add some stuff later. Because I can very well see some counter melodies which are really rhythmically different from what we have right here. Yeah, let's see. But right now I would think we have like 1 minute orchestral recording time. However we make this happen, we will make this happen some way, one way or another. Okay, let's listen to the counter melody here. Oh no, better idea. We'll use the top melody here. We wanted to create a filter for this, right? A shortcut. Notes and chords. That was Fiverr. That sounded like Fiverr. Yes. Yeah, okay, that's I think my next Fiverr job. No, let us. Oh my! This must be possible. Key commands. I want to have a key command to select the top note of a chord. That should be possible. So edit filter. Where's the filter? Right. No, show me the filter. Filter. I want to see the filter, please. I mean, I could type it here, but I feel like. Oh, there's the filter. Okay, bottom note or single notes. That's always a good thing. So let's have a shortcut for this. Press shortcut. Let's just string Alt Shift B, maybe. Okay, and there's no bottom, and then we need one for the top chord. Figure bass, fourth note, no, the top note. I would like text. Top note or single notes, yes. Press shortcut, then we do this. Now that should do it for now, at least. So if we press this, nothing happens. Okay, that's not what I expected. Did I not save this? Yeah, I did not save this. So probably. Add key command. That's what you do. Chicken asks, what's the top note of the chord preceding the final chord? Wait, I'll look that up. Cal asks, do you have one of your tracks you like the best? It changes. Right now I like Hummingbird a lot. It's actually one of the tracks I like most right now because it's, you know, it's rhythmically, like structurally, it's in an interesting place, and I love the melody. I like the sound design a lot. Yeah, I think that's one of the tracks I'm pretty proud of right now. And the funny thing is, like, it took me 2 minutes to write this because it was an improvisation, which makes me think, hey, maybe I should do more improvisations. Maybe I should improvise more in the future, and I probably will. Okay, apply, close. Now let's try this. It should work. I want to have the top chord, top note. Yes, now it works. Perfect. So we'll add the top note, and I think what we did before was, let's just go up 1 octave. No, up 1 octave, please. No. Yeah, like I said, I need to learn the shortcuts for this program. No, I'm doing the same mistakes all the time. But I want to, it should be possible. I want to have this 1 octave higher. Cal asks, is this expensive software? Well, it really depends on what you mean by expensive. I think Dorico Pro 3.5 is the current version. Yeah, it's like 545 euros if you're buying it now. I think in the US it might be cheaper. Or in, I don't know how it's in the UK right now, how much it costs, but it's probably similar. Yeah, 509 pounds. That's like the. There's no educational version. So yeah, that's how much it costs. But yeah, compared to the other notation software you can get, it's still like comparably well priced, and it's just the best software for this, like by far. Jigen writes, so sorry, by final chord. Ah, right. I meant final in the block you were developing. What's the top note of the chord preceding the final chord? You mean this one here? Ruben says, started streaming 3 hours ago. I'm a little late here. But hello. Hey, Ruben. Nice to see you. Yeah, I started a little bit early today. And just to give you a quick recap of what we did, we were like on Friday, we got these beautiful double bass recordings from Maciej. I mean, I've processed them pretty heavily right now. It's really like you did a really nice job. But that got me thinking, and then I thought, man, I really want to have this very wide orchestral sound with this, and then moved to Dorico. And then it kind of went overboard with hey, maybe the strings need to be higher here, right? Yeah, and right now we're building an arrangement for a huge string orchestra sound. And by huge, I mean it's not huge. And yeah, I'm actually concerning not recording this with people on Fiverr, like voice by voice, but recording this with an actual orchestra, with a remote recording, which is actually not too expensive. Well, it used to not be too expensive. Like if you just have a small string orchestra with 10 first violins, 8 seconds, 6 violas and 2 celli, it's like 130 euros. If you go a little bit bigger, it's like 150. If you have a full-blown orchestra, it's like 200 to 300 euros per minute, right? Per minute you want to record. But with this just being 1 minute long, that might work. And it might be actually cheaper than recording 10 or 15 voices with different artists on Fiverr. Yeah, so I'm actually thinking about that, but we need to build that arrangement first, and it needs to really, really work. And I'm guessing we won't be able to finish that today, but we will do this tomorrow. Like, as we still have like 20 minutes left. Yeah, that's efficient. Kel says, hey, and Ruben has a very good recommendation for us. That's pretty clever, actually. I thought about this for one second right now, and I thought, well, this might be interesting, actually. And he says, you can write it in double tempo, pay half the price, and then reduce the speed in Ableton. So basic improvisation evolved into a whole orchestra. Nice. So in the next stream, there will be 50 people in your room. Yes. Yeah, I'll invite all the people. And I'm not even sure if there they would fit in here. Like 50 people? No, they probably wouldn't. If they were just standing straight up, maybe, and holding the instruments in the air. But yeah, it would be quite tight. Now I'm honestly thinking about doing a remote recording session with an orchestra, either in Bulgaria or in Hungary, or maybe some other options. We'll have to check them out as well. Yeah, but they're really good. They're really, really good musicians. You know, I mean, and we could have a choir. I think I did this for a project I was working on for quite a while ago, just to give them some options what we could record with. And in the end, we ended up not doing that project, which was kind of a bummer. But yeah, I still have these prices and numbers and links, so it's quite helpful. Yeah, basic improvisation turned into a whole orchestra. Yeah, but that's happens a lot with pieces I'm writing. They often start with also like big orchestral pieces. I wrote, there's one. Let's see. Schauberg. No, it's not it. Yeah, this one here. That was completely improvised on my MIDI keyboard. And then I turned this into a... 100% improvised. And then I turned it into an orchestral arrangement. Yeah, was lots of fun doing that, but that happens pretty often. Yeah, but this is more on the I don't know, more on the mellow side. Ruben says, I have a few friends in the Cluj Orchestra, but I don't know if they do remote recordings. Well, you can ask. Hey, I think the only way these orchestra recording sessions can be priced that aggressively is because they have lots of orders and they just play through all of these orders in one 3-hour session or something. So I think that's the only reason that really works. And I mean, they have really high professional studio recording spaces and microphones and a sound engineer and all that stuff, you know. And I can be just watching here in a live stream. So yeah, it's pretty. There are lots of these services, but yeah, we can actually check them out later. I think I'm going to do that. I want to do that. I think it's decided. We'll have a string orchestra playing this, which is also like nice social media material for marketing. If Cal is still there, if you're listening, I think that's also always a good idea to have behind the scenes material of how this. I mean, this whole stream is basically behind the scenes. Like, you can't get more behind the scenes than this here. It's like there are no scenes. Okay, what did I want to do? Oh, I wanted to... Yes, that's what I wanted. Wanted to have this go up 1 octave. And now we're adding a 5th below, a 3rd above, and an octave below. Let's have a listen. Whoops. Okay, that's really quiet. Oh, let's make these. I mean, honestly, I should be sitting on the piano right now playing this, but I'm a little bit too lazy. Kel says, yeah, I like to see the marketing process. Yeah, we will, I think. Ruben says, I asked, I'll let you know of their answer. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Oh, wait. Just because it sounds a little bit nicer. Let's use this and add the cello. Oh, that's the double bass. I was wondering why it's one octave below, but yeah, that's why. Then it's piano. Perfect. Non-vibrato. Sounds very poppy. Very pop string arrangement. That's a bad thing. A bad thing. That is a bad thing. Chicken says, just got dressed and I'm off to shoot photos of the sunrise. Oh, that's nice. I wish you many wholesome, just sitting there and enjoying life moments. I'm gonna stay listening, but I'm gonna be driving a bit. That's so crazy, imagining that there's a person at almost the other side of the world listening to this stream while driving. That's beautiful. Okay, let's shorten these notes a little bit, like this. Okay. So we have, let's look at this from another perspective. No, go away. Thank you. Page view. That's better. Yeah, so, I mean, I like these dissonances here from like F to G to D. We have this, it's not a cluster really, right? And this top melody is doubled here as well, which is okay. Oh wait, you know what? Let's also use the bottom note of this. Shortcut should be, yes, shortcut works. Nice. Use the low. All right, that's probably too low already, but anyway. And I mean, for the lows, we could also use a sub bass, right? For the sub harmonics. That's bad chord. What's wrong there? Let's figure out what's wrong here. So we have a D minor chord there. We have an A and an F there, which is fine. That's the fifth. That's the third. And here we have an F, which is fine. That's the problem. Maybe we'll. Let's try B. Because then we would have a minor sixth. Yeah, here again, same thing. Oh, that's what was that? And don't worry, we'll be playing this on the piano and working out all the details. But right now, what is this? This is really bad. That should supposed to be G minor chord. Jugen says, you murdered that adjustment. Damn, that is gorgeous as hell. Thank you. Well, we'll have to wait, right? If it really sounds good. I feel like I need to play these on the piano before I really understand what's going on. Right now we're just fiddling along. So G minor, we have a G minor chord. It's doubled here, that should be fine. E flat. Yeah, we have another minor sixth, but this one here is kind of a problem. Like a D flat. Yeah, that's like a tritone. And also taking into account that this should be a pretty clean resolve. That's maybe not a good idea. So let's rather use a D, just a D. How do we do natural? No, not sharp, natural, right. That could work. Yeah. It's not as clean as I thought it, as I wanted it to be in the first place, but I think this minor sixth in that region is actually quite okay. Yeah. I feel that's fine. Okay. One thing that was weird still was, oh man, but I think I have to go. Yeah, in 7 minutes. We still have 7 minutes, people. Yeah. Now what I want to do is, now here's the melody and a counter melody. I think that's something. Still need these kind of intervals can be done with a little trill in on the violins. And if we have another one, a third or like a sixth below or something, or maybe a second below, you know, never know. That might be really, really interesting. But these are details we will get into later when we're actually writing the score. Like we are writing the score right now. It's just we're fleshing out the broad picture, and then I want to record this with an orchestra. Let's see if there's an orchestra on Fiverr. That would be crazy. String orchestra. Starting at 18 euros. I will write and record a string orchestra arrangement. You will record it? Like literally have a string orchestra playing it? I don't believe you. Yeah. That's like you sitting at home recording all the parts. That's what I do. Don't shit a bullshitter. Shit a bullshitter. Nah, I think that would be pretty weird if there was an actual orchestra here. I'll add a cello orchestra to your project. Okay. I'll do music arrangement for a string chord. Okay. Yeah, I think what I'm looking for is not here. I will add an orchestra to your song or project. It's funny how you still feel that, you know, people who go on Fiverr, they're not professionals most of the time, right? And they don't need to be. You don't need to be doing this, but for millions of years. But that's fine. Ruben says, "Oh yeah, can we see your photos afterwards?" Well, it's. I think it's a private thing. You know, if I was just doing this to get into a better place, I wouldn't want to share all that, right? But if you like chicken, I would love to show them. but don't feel pressured or anything. And Ruben says, yeah, maybe. Yeah, if you like, just, you know, no pressure, really. No pressure is a bad framing, because it already invokes the picture of pressure in your head. So I don't know. I don't want to think about framing right now. You know, this is really drowning a little bit, this thing here. So maybe, well, this play piano while the other ones play piano pianissimo? No, because they are linked. Yeah. So let's give this a dynamic of piano, and the other ones get piano pianissimo. Perfect. Yeah, now I'm thinking we need to, if we need to know exactly how many people are playing this and in which setting, because if we have 12 first violins, we would need at least 3 playing the main melody to make it really stand out. And we would probably also have them play this in 3 octaves or something. Yeah, but man, I want to record this. I want to record this with an orchestra. Ruben says you read it backwards. Was asking Chicken for sunrise photos, and the reply was maybe-ish. Yeah, that's how I understood it. Like, yeah, I was going through. I was jumping around in chat. I didn't see the first reply, or the early reply. Now, yeah, I think 1 minute 50 seconds left. I think we'll stop it here. Stop. But for tomorrow, like I will probably stream every day now. For tomorrow, I will be trying to finish this arrangement. And we'll probably also look for orchestras and to record this with. I think we just need a string orchestra. I think like 12 first violins is a good number. That's a good number. We don't need 16. It would be nice, but I think 12 is enough. If it's just strings, yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, and we'll see what we can do, where we could record this and with whom. But I think getting this arrangement to a point where it's actually finished is still quite a task, because I don't think we can record more than 1 minute, because this is blowing our budget. I'm not sure if we even have a budget. But yeah, but we'll need to finish the arrangement first of all. And I mean, right now we just have a first and second violin and a violoncello and double bass. So there's no viola. Yeah, we need these as well. And we need to do some great DVZ writing, or, you know, we need to add the glissandi and stuff. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to get this to a place where it's actually playable and sounds good. But I would love to do that on stream. I've been missing to do that, you know. Yeah. Okay, everybody, it was nice streaming for you, and I will see you soon tomorrow. See you tomorrow.